In the news, there is evidence that there is no radioactivity. At a TEPCO press conference held, it was reported that Japan MP Mr. Sonoda was drinking water accumulated at the nuclear power plant. In addition, NHK News was shooting tritiated water, which had been a dangerous accumulated at the Fukushima nuclear power plant, with plastic bottles and rubber gloves. The bottle shown in the image has 1.28 million BGL, 1.28 million becquerels per liter. Despite the ridiculous figures, they have moved to beakers without lids. Lies has contradiction. In fact, nuclear accidents have occurred worldwide, not just in Fukushima and Chernobyl. Accident at Chalk River Research Laboratory on December 12, 1952. The control rod was pulled out due to an operation error, and a radioactive substance with an activity of 10,000 curie or 370 TB was released to the outside. September 29, 1957 Euro nuclear disaster. 5 reactors and reprocessing to produce plutonium for weapons, atomic bombs, called Mayak, meaning lighthouse, in a secret city with a cryptographic name of Chelyabinsk 65, built in the Urals region of the former Soviet Union. An accident that occurred at a plant with facilities 2 million curie node, 74 Kyocera becquerels, containing plutonium was scattered. Fuel rod accident at Sana Sasana field experiment on July 13, 1959. Fuel rods from a sodium-cooled reactor in Simi Valley, about 50 kilometers from Los Angeles, California, have melted. It is said that 1,300 to 6,500 curies, no, 555 trillion to 2,405 trillion becquerels, of iodine 131 and 1,300 curies of cesium 137 were released to the environment. July 7, 2008, accident at the Tricastin nuclear power plant. During the maintenance of a uranium solution storage tank at the Tricastin nuclear power plant near Bali, northern Avignon, France, about 30,000 liters of uranium solution spilled out of the tank from the night of July 7 to more than 100 employees. 74 kilograms of uranium flowed into nearby rivers. On January 17, 1966, 4 U.S. military -52G bombers collided with airborne refueling aircraft on the southern coast of Spain, causing 4 bombs to fall to the ground and sea. 2 bomb detonators exploded on the ground, splattering plutonium and uranium. Although 1,500 tons of soil were recovered, a 2008 survey found that 30 hectares of 50,000 cubic meters left 500 grams of plutonium at a depth of 5 meters. Radioactive materials that are incomparable to the accident at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power station are leaking all over the world and flowing into rivers in large quantities. There are many horrible nuclear accidents in the world. The question here is that no country was destroyed by radiation and people still live there. Where did the radioactivity, which is said to be very dangerous, go? Everything was a lie from the beginning. Everything is made by the media, government and utilities. In fact, unfortunately there are people in the world who have been involved in this nuclear accident. As a result, it has been proved that exposure is a lie throughout the life of the person. Do you know a man called Atomic Man? Explosion of equipment during recovery of radioactive materials. On the night of August 30th, 1976, Harold McCluskey worked late at the Hanford Nuclear Decommissioning Facility in Washington State. Suddenly, a chemical explosion occurred, flooding with radioactive, glass, and metal shards. McCluskey, 64, recorded the highest radiation dose on record, 500 times the annual human tolerable dose. McCluskey continued to be studied by physicians after the accident and until his death. In August 1987, at the age of 75, he died of chronic heart disease, but autopsy showed no signs of cancer. We hope that all nuclear lies that are common in politics, economy, education, healthcare, and various fields will be revealed. If you read Rapt blog in a series without nuclear and atomic bombs, you can clearly understand that there is no nuclear power.